Hi Gemini, welcome to your new moon in Leo Love Tarot Reading. This is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you're new or returning, welcome and thank you. So Gemini, let's see what's going to happen here. What's going on for you for this new moon in Leo Love Tarot Reading, whatever your situation may be. Now we're talking about the Leo energy. I'm not an astrologist, so I have to put it out there. So I'm just reading the tarot around the energy. But Leo can, be about pride, attention, being in the limelight, ego maybe. Sometimes it's not always bad, but it does also represent, Leo does also represent the strength and the sun card in the tarot, and sun can be about illumination, healing. It can also be about authenticity, and the strength card can be about holding back, willpower. It also can be about determination, being strong, courageous, and brave. So we'll see how that energy can play in, and new moon is all about new or setting the intentions for new energy in some way. All right. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, general collective reading. Please only take what resonates for you, including the signs mentioned. And you definitely can flip it, switch it. If I'm saying, oh, this is them, and you're like, no, that's me, definitely switch. Cross watchers, same, also could be reading messages for you. So Gemini, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. So we have here balance and golden memories. So definitely here, we got yin and yang energy here. So there could be, so I'm feeling like whatever went out of balance between you and another, there's still a lot of memories here. So that may be outweighing what wasn't working, or like whatever came in between the connection here, and could be an energy of restoring the balance, because there's many more good memories than maybe bad, and realizing, how can we balance this? How can we make this work? All right, so let's see what else we have here for you, Gemini. Everything you do need to know is down below in the description box. Your playlists are down there. So if this does not resonate for you, you definitely can check out past readings. I do consider them timeless. The month is just the time the messages come out, but they literally can be for any time. And if you're new here, I do 8 readings a month to a week. Content of all the readings is down below, times, days I publish. Keep an eye on the community tab, maybe in the next couple of months, depending on how overtime goes on my full-time job. I'm not quite sure yet. I may have to make changes or cut back on readings, so I definitely will keep everybody updated. Oh my God, we have balance twice. And we have imagination on the community tab. Air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Gemini, talking about you and balance. Or you could be dealing with another air sign as well. So air is all about truth, communication, clarity, everything with the mind and communication. So, it does say imagination, but I'm getting more of clarity. Oh, I never noticed there's a face in the clouds here. I never noticed that. But it's a need for truth, clarity, conversations, clearing of the air, and definitely how to restore balance here. So we have balance. Look at side by side here, coming out twice. Having maybe conversations about all the good times, good memories, good things, not just the bad. And I'm getting a lot of fire here, so some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. I'm seeing the sun there, which is Leo energy. So I'm talking about this new moon in Leo. All right. And I'm just seeing with the yin and the yang and the balance, it almost looks like 2 fishes as well, which does represent Pisces, which Pisces represents the moon, which represents the new moon in Leo. So everything's always connected somehow. So I do have another channel, Gemini, for Twin Flames. The link is below if you'd like to check that out. I do mostly collectives there. I was doing Zodiacs, but I don't have time for a full-time job as well to do Zodiacs on both channels. And really over there, the Zodiacs really were not getting a lot of views, but the collectives are doing fairly well. So I do a weekly check-in. I do a monthly masculine, monthly feminine, monthly spiritual guidance for separation, and a monthly 5D conversation communication reading with divine intervention from spirit, which is very interesting. So if you want to check it out, link is below. So what do we have here? So we have calmness and law, which kind of gives me justice energy. I did just pull this, I did get law for Virgo, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Virgo, but this is air energy again, and this calmness, I believe this is fire energy. Let me see. So I was just looking, I was just going to pull you another card, but I'm pulling the same cards as before, and I shuffle and I clear the decks and I ask for different cards. But anyway, so we have 13, which is 4, very stable ground energy. We have 28, which is 10, completion, full circle, new beginning. So with the law here, like I said, it kind of reminds me of justice, which is about universal law and order, things as they should be, or maybe shouldn't be. And it can be about karmic energy, good or bad, doesn't matter. Endings, new beginnings, getting what we deserve, truth, clarity, justice, balance, and a calmness energy here. So I feel like now we have like the fire and the fire, and I'm feeling like calming the fire. That's kind of what I feel here. And also law and balance is kind of like the same thing of justice, because it is about balance. So I feel like a conversation, communicating, you know, talking about the good times, the good memories outweigh the bad. You know, let's bring calmness to the fire, or calmness to whatever here. I mean, balance twice, really balance 3 times. If you think, because it almost looks like the scales here as well. Wow. Calming the fire through communication. It's kind of what I feel here. The good outweighs the bad, and restoring balance is kind of what I feel. All right. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we have for you for this new moon in Leo. Love Tarot Reading. And also Leo can, you know, with the strength, sometimes can be about maybe being a little stubborn. All right. Let's see here. For Gemini, what do we need? I just see the Magician, which that is Gemini Virgo, and it's about manifesting new beginnings. So let's see. Now keep in mind, if something's coming out here you have no interest in, or it's not resonating, it's just not your reading this time. I really have to stress that. People still leave comments. I have to delete because they just don't get it. That if they're all up in arms leaving me comments that I'm wrong and blah, 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 it's not their reading. So you just click off and move on. You don't have to leave comments, wasting your time and energy, and my time and energy, leave comments, and I'm just going to delete. So I understand it doesn't resonate for everyone. Not everybody wants this. And I know that, so you don't have to leave me negative comments stating that. It's just a waste of everybody's time. Just move on. Really. I don't get it. Okay. Gemini. So we have the 6 of Wands here. Success and victory. Accomplishment. There's the offer coming on the wreath. 10 of Pentacles. This may have even been talking about marriage or commitment here with the 10 of Pentacles. So then we have the 3 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Wow, so there's still a lot of love here. Still a lot of love. So we have Cancer energy or a water sign, 3 of Cups, reuniting, coming back together, celebrating. Sometimes I see that as dating, getting to know, but I think this is beyond that. That can be reconciliation for some, if that's what you're interested in. If not, then it's not your reading. 4 of Pentacles. Again, that could be a stubborn energy as well. Holding back, being stubborn, like who's going to make the first move. I'm not admitting that, you know, maybe this was foolish, whatever happened, and, you know, we can restore balance in this. Page of Pentacles. So there's a communication about stability. Capricorn energy. Knight of Swords. So that could be you, Gemini, or maybe a fellow air sign. For me, it's Aquarius, but since we're talking about you, definitely could be you thinking about rushing in. So it could be your person has being very stubborn and they're not really making that first move to come forward with the pentacle to say, okay, this was stupid, or, you know, we're really going to let this stupid thing separate us or keep us apart. So you may be rushing in to make the first move. And if you're like, hell no, it's probably not your reading. Again, I have to say it over and over and over. People just don't get it. And I hate to do that, but, you know, sometimes it really tests my patience when I have to keep deleting comments. It's a waste of time. Don't even bother. Just click off, go somewhere else, or unsubscribe. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Or wait for the next reading, or check out past readings, or I don't know. Anyway. Okay, Gemini. Okay, let's see. Two of Pentacles. Somebody's juggling back and forth here. Should I make the first move? I'm going to be stubborn and not make the first move. Seven of Pentacles. So there's been a lot of time and investments here. Again, another stubborn energy. Knight of Pentacles. A lot of slow-moving energy here. So that's Taurus energy. A lot of slow, stubborn, stuck. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Instead of just doing it, just sitting in that energy continuously. There's no doubt, reconciliation, the love is here. Could have been marriage commitment or something on the table for long term. There's the offer. It could have been even something silly as maybe one didn't like the way the other one proposed or something like that, and it ended up in a big argument, and then realizing, oh my God, that was so silly. But either someone doesn't want to apologize or make the first move to reconcile. I'm feeling like a silly argument or something silly, and it may not have seemed silly at the time. Page of Swords. So checking out each other's social media, needing to communicate, wanting to communicate, but being stubborn, not communicating. Aquarius energy, or that could be you again, Gemini. The World, Eight of Wands. Again, more communication. Cupid's arrows, travel or communication. The World, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Again, a new cycle is about to start here and take place. Ace of Cups. Something about the love here. Something got stuck about how planning or building this connection. There's the moon. New moon in Leo energy. Maybe somebody was secretly planning something and then the other person found out, didn't like the plans they were making or something like that. Oh, that's kind of what I feel that too. So that could be, I don't know, it sounds silly to me, but we do have the Seven of Wands being defensive, on guard. I don't want to say blocking, but, you know, but we have the Lovers here. Gemini, that's you. Soulmate energy. Two of Wands. There's something about deciding the path ahead, and maybe somebody went ahead to make plans without the other one, maybe thought they would surprise them, and the other one didn't like how the other one planned something, or the surprise, or something like that. It may not resonate for everyone, again, but take it how it resonates. For there was some sort of disagreement, or not agreeing upon something, or something done without the other's consent, or something done without the other one knowing, or it could just have been an argument about anything. It's kind of what I feel here. So the Knight of Swords can sometimes do something on impulse, then maybe regret it later. So maybe somebody did something impulsive. One is like rushing and the other one is like taking their sweet ass time. It could be that too, that one wants to rush and the other one wants to take a slower approach. All right. Ace of Cups showing up again. Eight of Wands, travel, communication. It could have been about travels, the world, traveling or moving. I mean, the world can be about traveling or moving as well. Or so how something was moving forward about this love. Page of Swords showing up again. And soulmate, yeah, this is a strong soulmate connection here. I keep feeling like, don't let this keep you guys apart. I mean, I don't know what this was, but I'm not feeling like third party. I mean, sometimes the Three of Cups can be that, but you see three people kind of just coming together and celebrating or whatever here, so I'm not really feeling that. Of course, a lot of you are going to associate it to that, so, I mean, that's totally up to you if you want to do that, but that's not what I'm feeling. But, you know, the Two of Cups here is the soulmate connection. You know, the Page of Swords can be about no communication. Sometimes it's just, you know, spying or maybe going online. Somebody could have been online making plans, making decisions without the other one or something, or planning the whole thing or moving something forward or doing something, and the other one is like, what are you doing without me? You know, I don't know, something like crazy like that. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So it could be separation right now. And with the Hermit, so you definitely could be in separation here. Virgo energy. Five of Pentacles, so you're definitely feeling the loss of not being with each other. Eight of Pentacles, something about building, working on something, how the love is moving forward. I keep feeling that, Scorpio energy. This is like building and growing, putting the work in on how love is moving forward. Somebody was doing something, planning or doing something without telling the other one, but it was more like a surprise, or feeling like they were doing the right thing, Pisces energy. But the other one thinks that what the other one did was foolish here, the Fool, Aquarius. Somebody wanted to take a more stable, grounded, slower approach. Again, Capricorn energy here. I don't know what this is, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. You have to leave me a comment. How does it resonate for you? So definitely what I'm getting here with the balance is that there needs to be balance, equal reciprocity between the two of you, like equal input, how you're planning, moving forward. Again, air, communication. But there is a sense here of calming the storm, calming the fire. There are a lot of good memories here. Ten of Wands. Maybe somebody here was doing it because they thought it was the right thing to do, because the other person had didn't have time, or had too many responsibilities or something like that. So they're like, you know, I'm just going to take it upon myself to do blah, 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 blah. And the other person was like, you fool, what the hell are you doing? That's kind of what I mean. Then there could have been a big fight. But we have the King of Pentacles here, which we just did see the Queens. So we have a match. That is Capricorn and Virgo energy. Five of Swords. Somebody feels like they were one-upped or something. Like, I'm almost feeling the other person saying, like, what, you don't think I was good enough to do this, or smart enough, or I couldn't do something, so you just did it. I don't know, something like that. Page of Wands, communication. So I feel like somebody feels like they did a good thing, the right thing, so they're like excited to tell the other person, oh, look what I planned or did, but the other one is not going to like it. Seems very specific, so like, again, take it out what resonates for you. So I have Sagittarius energy here. Five is about change. All right, let's see what else for Gemini. I don't know, I just keep hearing, don't let this foolish thing keep the two of you apart. Balance can be restored. Calming the fire. May have said things that didn't really mean. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. It's my Gemini card. King of Swords. Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Sag energy. Let's see what's on the top. Five of Wands. Yeah, definitely was, I felt that conflict, fight, or argument or something here. What's after that? Queen of Wands. Four of Cups. See, somebody was inspired here, because the Queen of Wands can be very inspiring to do something here. Four of Cups, maybe because the other person couldn't decide, or the other person was too busy, so they were like, well, I'm just going to do it upon myself. Four of Swords. Thought a lot about it here. Five of Cups, somebody felt left out because of the reciprocity. It wasn't there. Making the plans together or something. Very heartbreaking energy. I feel like a lot of things were said, done. The fight, the argument here, Five of Wands, that really didn't mean. So you have an Emperor here. Divine Masculine, Aries energy. Sun, healing energy here. The Sun. New Moon in Leo. So we did see the Moon at one point, and here's Leo with the Sun. Happiest card in the deck. Enlightenment, growth, expansion, healing. Happy home and family, joy, love. Children, family, it's everything. Exciting new beginning. I feel like somebody here just was so excited they started making plans without the other one, and the other one was really upset. But yeah, foolish things here, Aquarius. Maybe even calling each other names, maybe acting like children, or calling each other childish. I don't know. Could be children involved. Definitely could be a past life connection. Yeah, there's the eruption here with the Tower. Aries energy. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel here. That's what I feel. So, Knight of Wands. Again, somebody was inspired, fiery, passionate, and they're like, I feel really good and creative. I'm just going to do this. But Eight of Cups, somebody, I don't know, somebody walked away here, and it kind of put an end to the situation. Scorpio energy. Karma, judgment. So, this is a soul contract. Life review, relationship review. Healing, forgiveness, letting go, release. Making way for new energy. Seven of Swords. Somebody thought somebody was sneaky about how they were planning or manifesting something. But I don't think the other person thought it that way. They thought they were doing a good thing. I don't know what the heck this is. Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, and the High Priest. So the Devil and the Hierophant. Wow, Capricorn and Taurus. Temperance, bringing the soulmates together. And there's justice, balance, law. I said that. Strength and the Ten of Cups. So there's that Leo, past life connection. Total happiness and joy. So, I mean, karmically, I don't know, maybe this had to happen for some reason. So you could just learn to forgive, forget, let go. And don't let something foolish keep you guys apart. Truth, clarity, justice, balance, universal law and order. Soulmate here, divine alchemy, temperance, Sagittarius energy, peace, harmony, joy, patience, healing, balance, balance again. High level connection. It could have been about marriage. You know, and it turned, I don't know, some reason, the way somebody did something, it turned the whole situation kind of toxic. Wow. So, I do see a lot of fives here. So something could be happening in like 5 weeks. But we do have soulmates here. So I'm just feeling like don't keep like whatever this was, keep you guys apart. Because I do see a really good connection here. A lot of balance can be restored. I mean, really, we have balance 4 times here. We did see the Justice card. Calming the fire. All right. Gemini, you're right there. Let's see, Gemini. Let's get your advice and guidance. Now, there's a card in this deck called Drop It. So I don't know if we're going to see it, but I just saw it like flash and I heard it. So whether that comes out, we shall see. Advice and guidance for Gemini. Take a breather, 17:8. It's about travel, action, communication. So definitely you could be on a break from each other right now for some reason. We have Say Thank You, 40, which is 4, stable ground energy. I feel like somebody did something and didn't realize what kind of conflict this was going to bring in. And was expecting a big thank you, but now you guys are on a break. Kind of what I feel. All right. What else here for Gemini? Say yes. 35:8, travel, action, communication, putting in the work. Say thank you, say yes, even though you're on a break. And we have Give It to God, 61:7, divinely guided spiritual energy. Again, about letting it go. Drop it. There it is. I knew it. I seen it. I felt it and I heard it before I started shuffling this deck. There you go. Drop it. 3 is about rebuilding, growth, expansion. It's time to drop this. Release it. Give it to God. Drop it. And it's time to reevaluate, redecorate, and change. 55, which is about change. You are not afraid. So someone here to take a stand and make the first move. 10, completions, new beginnings. All right, Gemini. Well, again, if this didn't resonate, your playlist is down below. You can check out past readings. I do consider them timeless, so the month is just the time messages come out. They literally could be for any time. And you can check out the Twin Flame channel as well if that is something you're interested in. So thank you so much for watching. Wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.